How many opportunities do you miss out on because you are too scared and shy to go for what you want? Are you the guy that sees a girl at the grocery store, super attracted to her, perfectly his type, and you're too scared to go up to her? Maybe you like work up the courage after a couple minutes of like kind of seeing her a couple times in different aisles as you're going about your business, and you like finally work up the courage to walk over and talk to her. You start walking there, and then by the time you even get in front of her, you like freak out and you keep walking because you're too scared, right? You're too scared to go for what you want. Or maybe you like lurk around the coffee shop too long. You grab your coffee and there's like a cute girl there and you want to talk to her so bad. You can't seem to work up the courage. And right as you're about to go, another guy goes up to her. Her face lights up immediately as soon as he says hi. And she's like, oh my God, hi. Gets her number. How many times has that happened to you? Because it's happened to me a few times. Like when I was younger, this would happen a lot. And the thing is that you are going to continue to miss opportunity after opportunity if you don't take them. If you don't fix this issue of being too scared to go for what you want, being too shy and timid and afraid to go after what you want in life as a man, this kind of stuff's going to keep happening to you. And so in this video, I want to give you the exact like framework that I give my clients. I'm going to tell you how you're psychologically reinforcing negative behaviors in yourself and making it easier to chicken out and making it easier to not talk to the women that you want. Because at the end of the day, that's the first thing you have to cut out. If you can't approach a girl, if you can't talk to a woman, you're screwed, right? You're never going to meet women. You're going to be stuck online. And a lot of you guys, like honestly, you don't have the ability right now to make a compelling online profile. It would take time in the gym. It would take time with a photographer. It would take time to like actually learn those skills. And you'd be much better served with real life skills of talking to people, social skills, because that's going to make you more money. That's going to get you more respect from high value men. It's going to get you the dates you want with the types of women you want. You can go to the exact places where the exact type of girl you want to meet hangs out. It's so much easier and so much better when you learn how to approach women. And you just learn that it's not a big deal and that you can just do it. And you can feel confident knowing that you are a guy that's bringing value to her life. You're not making her life worse. You're not scaring her. You're not being intimidating. You're just bringing value to her life by talking to her. But there are a few things you have to do in order to make that happen for yourself. So like I said earlier, the first thing you have to understand, this is critical if you want to make any progress in terms of cold approach or just talking to women in public, is that you have to realize that you will keep missing opportunity after opportunity until you make a change. No one has ever gotten anything that they wanted in their life by choosing to not take action. No one has ever sat around waiting for the exact right opportunity to do something and found success. There's very few lottery winners, and even when they win the lottery, they lose it all. And so you have to work up the skills. You have to be man enough. You have to be good enough to actually go for it. And so this starts by delaying gratification. I'm a huge champion of delayed gratification on this channel because the fact is, the reason that a lot of guys struggle with not feeling good enough and feeling like they're anxious to approach a woman is because they actually are not good enough. You haven't built up any skills, any assets. You don't have anything about you that would actually attract her because you have chosen for 1, 2, 3, even 5 or 10 years to not work on yourself. You have not shown yourself the respect that you deserve, and you haven't even put in 2 weeks in a row of constant self-development. My clients, literally within 3 to 4 weeks of joining my program, some guys within the first week, they notice massive changes. Even if their body doesn't look different, even if their body language doesn't look that different, women notice the change in energy. When you're a man on a mission, when you are improving yourself, when you have clear, measurable goals in front of you, and I'll get to that in a second, but when you have clear, measurable goals right in front of your eyes that you are striving for every single day, women can tell. Women will start to show interest. Women will start to pick up on your energy because when you are a man that goes for what he wants, that is so lacking in the modern day. It is such a rare trait that even if you have just started going for what you want and you plan to keep going for what you want for the next 5, 10, 20 years, or even the rest of your life, as long as you just make that commitment inside your head, it's enough trajectory to actually attract women that you really want to be with. So how do you actually implement delayed gratification? I'm going to give you some actionable advice on this channel. The first thing you can do is deep journal. So I have this journal here and I go through and I just write stuff, right? I write about my life. I write about things that I want to improve at. What I would tell you to do at the start is start writing about, you're going to try to overcomplicate it. You're going to try to, be like, what do I write about? Oh, is this good enough? You're going to suck at journaling at first. Just start writing about something you want. It can be something materialistic. It can be a girlfriend. It can be about the job you want. It can be about anything, your career. But just really reflect and just start writing. The best way to do things is there's always one thought that generally keeps popping up inside of your head. And if you can check that thought and hold on to it and just start writing about that specific thought, you'll notice that your thoughts start to unwind. It starts to become clearer and clearer. When you write out that last word, maybe you write a page, you write half a page, maybe you write 2 or 3 pages. When you write that last word, the thought kind of cements. It kind of goes into your permanent memory. And so that journaling just in the last couple months has helped me so much really shift who I am as a person. And I'm changing so much just as a man in the last few weeks that I've noticed a lot of massive changes just in myself. And it's kind of weird. I've almost not realized who I am anymore. Like, I have a lot of habits that are just starting to change because I'm just a different person now. I just find different things interesting. And that's just from 2 months. So I would start journaling right away. Next thing I would do is I would start going for walks without headphones. This has been the biggest, like, massive improvement in my mental health in my entire life. Every time I think of times where I was just very focused, very disciplined, and felt very good about myself, I was going on like a 20 to 30 minute walk every day without headphones. It wasn't even necessarily to burn calories. It was just to get out, spend time in nature, take a 10-minute walk through the woods with no headphones. Like, get scratched up a little bit. Go be playful in nature. Go be playful with the people around you. If you live in a city, just go be playful with someone. Like, hey man, I like that shirt. It reminds me of a penguin or something, right? Like, it's just have fun with people. Be playful. I know that being playful doesn't sound a lot like delayed gratification, but it's something that it's actually, when you think about how low stimulation it is in comparison to social media and porn and TikTok and junk food. When you start thinking about that, you realize that it's actually very delayed gratification compared to what we're used to. The fun that humans are naturally supposed to be having in real life, it's on face-to-face with people, it's social, or it's out in nature. The fun we're supposed to be having that kind of sucks our soul is social media and binging YouTube videos. You want to be focusing on your growth as much as possible. I have another video on this channel where I actually just filmed it, where I talk about ways to stay lonely forever. Okay, 4 ways to stay lonely forever. And I want you to watch that video after this, and it'll give you the real reason why delaying gratification, setting ambitious goals is the only way out of wherever you're at right now in life. It's the only way to a life of fulfillment beyond mediocrity. The next thing you need to do is to man up and go for what you want and stop apologizing. If you are genuinely have journaled about what you want, the life you want, right? And you're trying to genuinely work on social skills and you are going up to people and talking to them, why the hell would you apologize for that? Why would you go up to someone and say, hey, I'm working on my social skills. This is super weird. I feel very weird and awkward doing this, talking to a random person in a store, but I'm working on my social skills. What's up, man? How's your day going? And you don't take yourself too seriously. You just go for what you want. You don't apologize because you're doing what you're going to do. If you start that habit of going for what you want and not apologizing, that is the fastest way to build up really strong masculine communication. And I want to be very clear here. You need to calibrate when you talk to people. When you talk to someone and they don't want to be talked to and they make that clear and they say, hey, no thanks, don't get defensive. Don't be like, oh man, I'm just working on my social skills. Why are you being an asshole? That's not apologetic. It wouldn't be apologetic to be like, okay, awesome, man, have a nice day. Because you still went for what you wanted. You just didn't get it, and that's fine. And here's the thing, you actually did get what you wanted. You went up and talked to someone and you did something out of your comfort zone and you got feedback based on that. So start thinking about the actions you're taking and unapologetically take those actions. Always make sure to calibrate when you're talking to people, when you're going out and talking to a girl and she's clearly like not interested or uncomfortable or doesn't know, maybe she's too shy to say, hey, no thanks, I don't want to talk. Just leave. That's fine. But don't apologize for the fact that you are working on your social skills. Okay, that's a very different thing. I want you to be proud of the fact that you're improving, because you and whoever is in your close circle, so whether that's your mentors or your brotherhood, your close brotherhood that's focused on delayed gratification and growth, those are the only people that are going to cheer you on as well. So you need to be your own biggest fan. No normie guy is going to be sitting there being like, oh man, that's awesome, you're working on social skills, I'm proud of you, man, keep it up. You need to be proud of yourself. If you're not proud of yourself, you're just going to get reinforced by society telling you, no, just stay in your box, keep doing what you want to do. Your job's going to tell you, hey man, no, just don't go out of your comfort zone. Just do the thing I said, submit the report. That's all you got to do. And you have to be your own boss when it comes to socializing. You have to be your own boss and stop missing opportunity. Because here's the thing, and this will be my last rant, then I'll get into the last point. Society will tell you that you need to stay in your lane. Don't cause trouble. Don't do anything that is out of the norm. Don't go out of your way to improve yourself. But then society will turn around and reward those that do not care. They will reward those that do not listen. Society rewards people with money, with status, with women, with high-level male friends. Society rewards those guys that go for what they want and they don't apologize for it. And so you can do that. That is on you, but you are not going to get told that it is the right thing to do. You have to find people that are doing what you want to do and do what they do. That's what you have to do. Finally, you need to set clear, ambitious, measurable goals and act on them every single day. So I've talked in multiple videos about how to set ambitious goals and what that looks like. 10xing your goals. Take your goal, make it 10 times bigger. You need to be doing that, but make them very measurable. So for example, if I want to have 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year on this channel, I need to definitely post once per day. So that's one goal I'm keeping to. I also would need to not just post, because I could post low quality content. I need to study how to make better content, how to influence you more to like the channel, to subscribe, to like the video. I need to influence you more to take action so I can shift your mindset so that you now tie your mindset shifts and your personal growth to me and my brand so that you can tell other people about it. Because when you start to win, you start to tell other people because they're like, oh man, how'd you make so much progress so fast? Well, I followed this YouTube channel, and then they're going to follow it. So if I want to grow exponentially, the only way to do that is to make better content and study. So that's another thing. And then third, I need to review my own content. I need to make sure that it's good. I need to see what changes can I make. Like maybe I need to sit a little, I'll do that right now. Maybe I need to sit a little higher in my chair. Maybe there's a few things that I could do to make the content just a little bit better. Maybe I could pay someone a little bit more as an editor to make the videos snappier. And maybe even find a second editor that gives me feedback on what he thinks I could be doing because he's a fan of channels I'm trying to emulate. These are all goals that I can set for myself that are action-based and they're measurable. Did I post today? Did I study content creation? Did I study influence? And did I look at my content and see if it's better? Did I do that this week or today? And so that is how I can guarantee that I am going to make progress towards that big goal of 5,000 subscribers in 6 months. That's how I know that. And so if you want a girlfriend, well, here's what you do. Set that goal and then lay out 3 actions that are clear and measurable that will get you towards that goal. So 1, watch 1 video every day that helps you. Take notes on it. That's number 1. Maybe save up and invest in yourself. Get a mentor. Like we have a coaching program. Get coaching from me so that you can know exactly what you're doing wrong, so I can give you feedback and make sure that you don't fall off and surround you with a brotherhood that you need. And then maybe third, just go out and talk to people every single day. Take some of those tips that I gave at the beginning for delaying gratification and start acting on those today. So that is my quick guide, probably going to be about 14 minutes, on how you can stop missing opportunity. I just want to end this with just the fact again that nothing changes unless you make the change. It is on you. It's your responsibility. You fully have the choice. I would love for you to go out and start delaying gratification, start making progress towards your goals, start feeling better about yourself as a man and becoming a stronger, more powerful, capable man. I would love that for you, but it is your choice. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, comment below. Let me know what content you want to see from me in the future, what concepts you want me to cover, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.